Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm feeling like my hair is actually like blending right into my shirt. I am still not used to the dark hair. I know I'm gonna bring it up a few more times, I'm sure, but it's like such a big change. Like I can't help it. Every time I look in the monitor, I'm like, oh my gosh, my hair is really dark. Okay, so now that I've started the video exactly the same way as yesterday, let's hop to a bunch of mascara that is drugstore, high-end, some that I think are awesome, others that I have held on to for when doing a video like this was right. I've organized everything by drugstore and high-end. This is a rare video where I am not wearing false lashes and I'm kind of into it. I want to share the mascara that I'm wearing today that is like the surprise hit for me because honestly, when I first got this mascara, I opened it up and I was like, the wand does not look that appealing. Normally, over the past couple of years, the wands that I get most excited about are kind of giant. Oh my gosh. But wand size matters. Normally, I have been into these larger wands, and more recently, I am into smaller wands. I can't do this video. I have become really into the more precise, detailed wands because in the past, all I cared about was like plumping up the upper lashes and just like volume, volume, volume. And now I'm really into getting a lot of volume on the lower lashes as well. And my technique of application has changed also. So I really like getting very close to the base of my lashes and rotating upward, kind of dragging and rotating. And I'm actually surprisingly loving this type of a wand. The wand is such a big deal as far as how your mascara is going to apply. This is a newer launch from Makeup Forever and this one is $25, so it is up there in price, but this is what I'm wearing today, so I wanted to start with that. This is the Excessive Lash. This wand, for instance, you can really like grab those lashes, wiggle, and you can layer, 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 and they don't all clump together. You just get a ton of really rich volume. I love it. When I'm not wearing lashes right now, I am reaching for this. It is a pain in the butt to take off. You want to use oil, but it's awesome. So I wanted to start with that, but we're gonna go straight to the drugstore and talk about really awesome options that are under 10 bucks. I have this green tube, which I still love and recommend. If you have very, very sensitive eyes, if you are worried about chemicals being near your eyes, the brush is rubberized. It's really great at separating your lashes. I've always had a really good time layering with this mascara. My trick has been to apply it, wait a few minutes, go back in and apply a second and third coat even. You can really go as haywire as you want with this. Some people do say that this does smudge on them. I have never had that issue with the green tube. I've tried all of their other launches from the white tube, the black tube, the pink tube. This is the original and it is still my favorite. Another great option at the drugstore is the Supersizer. Now this one has the most response as far as you guys giving me feedback on Twitter saying, hey, I tried this. It's so awesome. I love it. This one is great for upper and bottom lashes. I did a first impressions on this one. And the thing that really impressed me with this is it stays put. You can build and build and build the same way. It's a little bit more clumpy than the Physicians Formula, but it gives you a very nice look. It lifts, it holds a curl, and you are going to have this budge proof until the time you take it off. Literally, I've taken a nap, like face down in the pillow, woken up and didn't have any of those fallout speckles or anything like that. It's just completely budge proof. Next up, we have something that is under $5. This is the best cheapy mascara. If you're looking for something really affordable, this is going to be your best bet. This is from Essence. This is the Forbidden Volume Mascara, and this one is awesome. It has a cone-shaped brush. It's a little bit softer as far as the bristles go, but it just really volumizes, gives you a little bit of that clumpy look, but nothing too major. It's manageable. It just gives you that volume that you want from a mascara, but you're not spending, and you're not spending a lot of money for it. Another holy grail, longtime love, is the Get Up and Grow from Almay. This one is fantastic. Again, for building, it's gonna give you a lot of volume, but it's gonna give you more natural volume. So if you don't want any of those clumpies, you don't like that trend, then this is gonna be one that you'll really, really enjoy, especially if you also have sensitive eyes. I am a contact lens wearer, so anytime mascara kind of crumbles and gets in my eye, I feel it, I notice it, I don't like that. So this is a really excellent choice for lens wearers and someone that wants volume, but not crazy thickening, spidery volume. You know, you want to stay looking pretty natural. This is going to be a good option. Then we have the classics, which I just have to give a shout out to. I have to say I do really like these. I've gone back and forth. I think just thinking, oh, they're boring, whatever. But these are really good, and they wind up in so many celebrity makeup artist kind of hit lists, if you will. Like whenever I read an article of someone being like, oh, my budget buy, this is always the mascara that every celebrity makeup artist always talks about. And that's actually why I started using it in the first place. I think I read something about a makeup artist using it on Kim Kardashian. I think I read that like 8 years ago, and I picked it up, and I've gone back and forth. I definitely had my moments where I was really, really into it, and then I kind of strayed and tried out all the new exciting launches. But this is one that I do always go back to, and I feel like this is the crowd pleaser. Like everybody loves it no matter what you're looking for. This is the mascara that you can count on to work. I prefer the waterproof version. I find that I get a little bit of flaking with the original. Not bad, but the waterproof really just locks it in tight. And this is just a nice mascara. I prefer going for the richer, darker, deeper mascara than the gray tube. This is the original. Go for the carbon black. It's just a little bit of a deeper tone, and it's gonna frame your eyes and make them jump out just a little bit more. So go for the extra. This I tried when I was in Paris. I have the Faux Papillon. I don't know, what does Papillon mean? This one I got in Paris. This is what newly launched here in the States. It's the same brush. It's called the Butterfly Sculpt. You guys know I loved the original Butterfly. I don't have it on hand. I used to use that one a lot, and I moved on to this one, and I really enjoy it. It's a very unique wand. This is gonna give you more of kind of a cat eye effect because of the shape of the brush. You're really going to be able to get those corners, and I like using this on natural days. It just gives you a nice, just a little more volume on the edge if you want. It's really easy to work the tip of the brush on the lower lash line. It's a great mascara. The formula is good. The brush is really different, and I think it's awesome. The newer one they just launched is the Voluminous Feline. This one is pretty good too. It reminds me of a YSL mascara. I don't get as much volume with this as I would like, but it does a really, really good job of separating. I don't really know why it's called Feline because it's just like a straight brush. So I'm kind of confused by that. This is the waterproof version. It is very waterproof. You're gonna need a ton of eye makeup remover to get it off, but it is not a bad formula. I've tried this a few times now, and I do like it. If I had to choose between the two though, I would go with this one, the cooler brush. It does a better job. I also want to mention that I did put the Katy Cat Eye Mascara to the test, and the brush is a lot different than this guy right here from Covergirl. A lot of people were comparing the two. You get a very similar end result, but I still like the blue tube, the Supersizer, better. This one, it's just a little bit tougher to build, but the formula is like exactly the same. So this one could be preference as far as if you like a thicker brush or the more slim brush. Now it's time to chat about what mascara from the drugstore I don't like and what I'm getting rid of. And surprisingly, this is a newer launch. Maybelline is gonna hate me. I bought this one myself, and then they sent me 3 tubes as well, and I was like, gosh dang it, now I feel super horrible, like, oh, like they just launched this and they're really proud of it, and here I am to be like, nope. I just don't like the brush. It's a banana shaped kind of brush that doesn't have a lot of bristles. It doesn't have bristles on the under part, which is tough for me because I like twirling my mascara wand. So that was a drawback immediately. This is supposed to angle your lashes up, and I just have a hard time with it. I think the formula is fine, but the brush is just so strange, and when you try to get underneath, it's just a weird kind of shape, and it just makes a mess, and I don't like it. So I really love this one from Essence. You know, I was like, under $5. It's really great. It's top shelf. This is the Forbidden Volume. They have the Forbidden Volume top coat, and to me, this ruins the whole effect of the Forbidden Volume mascara itself. So I would not get them both together. I've been really, really happy with this one. And then I was like, oh, cool. They have a top coat. It kind of like seals it in. And I'll go and put it on and I'm like, crap. Now all my lashes are stuck together. What do I do? So I'm getting rid of this. I don't recommend it. I don't like it. Then I have the Lash Trifecta. This one lengthens, curls, and separates. It does do those things, but it doesn't give you much else, so I personally do not like it. It doesn't lengthen too much, and you know, the wand is really super jig-jaggy where you actually almost can poke yourself in the eye, like it's a little bit too hard. And it's just, this is not my favorite. So didn't wow me, pass. This one just really, I do not like this. I don't like this. I don't like the whole chaotic, crazy, like clumpy clump lashes. That was a huge trend for a while, and I'm kind of happy to see it die down a little bit because I don't think chunky clumpy lashes really, I mean, I don't think it looks good. Some people might really enjoy that look, but the other problem with it is by the end of the day, with that clumpy effect, half of it has fallen down on your face. If you smudge it away, then you have what looks like a bruise. I mean, it just like clump, 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 just in your eye, in your face. This is the Colossal Chaotiques. Now this is not as chaotic as the first original launch, but I still just feel like it leaves you looking messy and I don't like it. I'm fine with a little bit of clumping where it just makes you look fluttery and voluminous and like you have this full, almost faux lash thing going on, but I don't like it when it starts to stick the lashes together and then kind of balls up on the ends of the lashes and looks really, really crazy like you put on 10 coats of mascara. I just don't like that look, so I'm not gonna go out of my way to kind of create that. Moving on. Let's talk about wonderful mascara that is expensive. Obviously, the Make It Forever one is something I am reaching for a ton at the moment. The other one I am reaching for a lot, and because I spent a lot of money on it, of course I'm going to, is the Chantecaille. I just love this mascara. Whenever I'm consistently using it, it does make my lashes grow. It is ridiculously expensive. It's $72. I did a WTF on it, and it ended up being one of the few items from WTF as a series that I have repurchased and really fallen in love with because it does have those peptides and lash growers in there, and for me, I can't use Latisse. It really irritates my eyes, and I have lashes that just don't exist. Like the fact that I can make my lashes even look like this is a freaking miracle. Without mascara on, I mean, like, okay, go to Wednesday's video. When you see me in the car, I'm driving and I don't have false lashes on. I'm not wearing a ton of eye makeup, but I am wearing mascara, but just like light mascara, and it looks like I'm wearing nothing because my lashes are just, they've never been great. So that's why I'm so into mascara, I think, because I'm always looking for that one thing that's just gonna like magically make them so amazing. And this has been the closest thing I have found. I know it's not gonna be for everyone because the price tag is insane, but that is a favorite. Another favorite, I would say, that is so gorgeous and way more affordable. This is from FIONA Styles. This is the Limitless Lengths Lash Sculpting Mascara. That is a tongue twister. This one is awesome. It's $16 and it just, it gives you length, like outrageous length, but it leaves your lashes looking very fluttery and beautiful and pretty, and you can build on it. They also have a volumizing one that is really, really good. This is an old tube that I've just held on to. I need to repurchase it, but this was just absolutely such a favorite that I didn't even get rid of the tube. I held on to it so that one day when I needed a new mascara and I was rifling through the bin, I would be like, oh yeah, that one was awesome. Another really wonderful mascara that I love so much is from Benefit. This is the Roller Lash, and I love this one specifically for the lower lash line. Even though this is a curling mascara, I just find that the brush anchors perfectly underneath and I can kind of pull the lashes down, separate them, go like this vertically and kind of comb them out, and it does not budge. It does not even fade. When you're done doing your makeup and you look in the mirror, the way your lashes look, that's how it's going to be all day long. This has amazing staying power, and I love it for that. Better Than Sex, excellent mascara. It dries out quickly, that's my only gripe. The mascara wand itself, this is like a little baby one, but the mascara wands are the same on the baby one or on the big one. This is a really cushy, just like giant mascara wand, and you can do your lashes in like 2.2 seconds. You're done. Really crazy volumizing. This is my mom's favorite mascara. The Dior Iconic Overcurl, awesome mascara. I've said it so many times. This is one of the best if you want the most from your lashes. I have the waterproof, I have the regular, and they absolutely do not disappoint. I don't think that there could be a person out there that would not love that formula, that brush, and everything that it does. This is surprisingly affordable compared to the other higher end mascaras. I know that sounds crazy because it's from Marc Jacobs. This is $26. It's a volumizing mascara. It has a gorgeous, gorgeous brush. It's kind of like a mini sized Better Than Sex brush where it has a thinner portion in the center of the brush and it kind of plumps out on both sides. And that just gives you a lot of just good lash action. I really love this mascara. It surprised me the first time that I used it how much I enjoyed it. It's such a good mascara. It's one that you definitely need to experience to understand. It gives you a lot of lash. Another one that gives you a ton of lash, and if you're someone that has a hard time with application as far as getting a lot of transfer on the lid, I think you would really, really love this brush. It is very firm, but you can see it has this really crazy kind of an angle, and it allows you to really keep your hand very steady and lift your lashes up. So I love this one just for the brush. The formula is great. It does not irritate or flake. Any of these that I'm recommending, like my hit list is if it wears all day and holds a curl. Like I want it to hold a curl. I want things to be volumizing, and I don't want any irritation or any of those little specks that kind of get on your face. The fallout from mascara, in my opinion, is the worst because you can smudge it so easily by trying to like whisk it away, and it's just annoying to me. So those little fallout pieces drive me insane. If mascara does that, immediately I'm just like, no. So none of these do that. Hey.
How are you?
I'm filming right now. I'm gonna have to call you back, but I'm filming about mascaras. Can I just like ask you, what's your favorite mascara?
The Makeup Lash by Maybelline.
Oh, okay. I don't have that in front of me. All right, I'm putting that on my list. Any like expensive mascara that you love or no?
Oh, the YSL. You know, that's the one.
Yeah,
that I
that's
love
the one.
because
Yeah.
It smells amazing.
Because it smells amazing.
It smells amazing. Well, you know how some mascara smells so gross.
I know, I
Like,
know.
brush is amazing. It separates. It smells so good. Those are like my go-to. It's like if I want it cheap, I want the Maybelline one, the flush one, and then if I can spend the money, I'm doing YSL.
All right. Okay. Noted. You're gonna be in my video. So thank you for the info. I'm just gonna get back to playing with 30 different mascaras. You know, average day.
Have fun.
All right. Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
All right. Bye. So if it wasn't enough that I have 30 mascaras in front of me, my very best friend is like, oh, the plush one from Maybelline. I'm gonna have her send me a picture later. Okay, back to work. Let's talk about more high-end mascara. I have something for the lower lashes that I am absolutely enjoying. This is from Clinique. This is specifically for your lower lashes. It is the tiniest brush you have ever seen in your life. It looks like it's for an infant baby. But no, it is for your lower lashes, and you can just get right in there. If you are someone that wants to be very, very precise, you're worried about messing up that lower lash line, this is awesome. But I also like to use this to kind of discover the lashes that are absolutely hidden in those inner corners, right in here, sometimes even on the outer corners. You can kind of find lashes that the bigger wands will not pick up. And this type of a thing is awesome for that. I had tried an itty bitty one from Marc Jacobs and Surratt. Those both were way expensive for the amount of product and what it is. I liked them, but this is a more affordable option, so I'm enjoying this. The Dior Iconic Overcurl, I absolutely love. The Dior Show, not my favorite. This is the one with like the giant brush. It's really good, but it's not as good as the Overcurl, so this is in my no thank you pile. From Smashbox, this is the Indecent Exposure, And you guys, I hate like not liking newer launches that companies are super, super excited about. Like I feel horrible for just being like, it didn't do anything spectacular for me. So I have to let you guys know this one does not measure up to a lot of the others that I've talked about. And then this one right here from Pure, the Fully Charged, this is a mascara powered by magnetic technology. This one gave me the weirdest lashes. It was almost like there was too much wetness on the brush. Now mascaras can shift and change over time. If the brush dries out a little bit, sometimes it can work even better. So I might give this one a second go. But the first few times that I wore it, I could not get my lashes to behave. It's like a few lashes wanted to go this way and some wanted to go that way, and they would not cooperate. They did not want to get along, and I just didn't like the way my lashes looked, and it was a horrible eyelash day, which really is not that big of a deal. But when you're doing your makeup and your eyelashes do not behave, you feel like it ruins everything else. The Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof, I don't like. It irritates my eyes, and I actually feel like it smudges more than the original. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I just feel like that one smudges on me. Maybe it's just my weird eyes. I don't know. I prefer the original so much more than the waterproof. This is one of those love-hate things. I finally tried this like when I wasn't wearing makeup for a few days because I just kind of wanted to play around with it. This is the weirdest stuff ever. This is a lash stain. It's really not gonna do much for your lashes. The cool thing about this is when you wash your face at night, your lashes do stay nice and dark, which is really cool. It makes you look really pretty with no makeup. But I feel for most people, you want a little more from your mascara. I think this would be reserved for like, if you were going, like this is what I would reserve it for, okay? This is what high maintenance Tati would be like. This mascara would be perfect for a ski trip when you're really not wanting to be high maintenance and embarrass yourself by bringing like all of your crap ton of makeup. Like this would be great because then you could wash your face and not be wearing anything, but oh hey, your lashes are stained. Like to me, that would be the situation where I'd be like, yeah, this is good. So I know that not everybody in the world is into full glam, and that's totally cool. That's totally fine. So if you're someone that wants a more natural type of a look from your mascara and you think the idea of a stain could be cool, then this might be something to check out. But for me, it just wasn't enough. And then we have the They're Real Tinted Primer. This just did not do a lot for my lashes. I feel like the Wet n Wild primer does more, so I'm gonna say this was a pass, especially when I'm like $5 over 20. You know, I'm gonna say the $5 one is better. The cool thing about this one is that it is tinted, but I feel like even with the white type of a base, you're able to cover it up pretty quickly with a black mascara. So I don't know, this just didn't do it for me. Don't like it. That's it. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Wow, I have issues. I do not need this much mascara in my life. I purchase things to review. Let's not all get crazy about my exploding mascara collection. I'm getting rid of a lot of this. I'm kind of going through, you know, a little bit of a declutter right now. I mentioned I'm moving. Yes, I moved 8 months ago, but we bought a house, so I'm moving again. And this time, we bought a house. I'm gonna stay put in one place. I'm so excited. But that means that I am clearing a lot of stuff out. So let me know what you want to see next. If there is a part of my makeup collection that you're curious about, what my favorites are, what my not favorites are, let me know because I've got a lot of makeup to go through. And yeah, make sure you check out the description box below. I will have everything listed with prices, full details in the description box going on. Also, I will have a link for Style Code Live if you missed the episode. Be sure to check it out, and also I share a hot product of the week, so that will be linked below. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you in, I was gonna say tomorrow's video, but tomorrow is Saturday. Go have an awesome weekend. I will see you in Monday's video. Mwah.